It started as a habit, but it's almost become a fetish. Popping pimples, that is. I love it. There's a sort of twisted satisfaction of bringing forth the horrors that are hidden deep inside your own body. Whenever I find a big fat one, I almost can't resist. Today was entirely different. For a few days I'd had this strange feeling in my left arm. At times when I moved it there was a sharp stinging pain. It was only there for a moment, nothing but a short blazing flash. At others there was a tingling sensation. I soon found the cause. It was the mother of all pimples. A giant one buried deep in my armpit. It was nothing but a giant treasure trove of pus ripe for the taking. At first I stared at it in abject horror. Then I pushed against it with my fingers carefully. I rubbed over it, poked it, and could almost feel the enormous amount of pus inside of it moving. The urge of popping it came up right away, but I forced myself to go slowly, to enjoy this. For a moment I applied a bit of pressure. I felt the skin stretch as the pus pushed against it. Again and again I did it, almost like following the steps of a ritual. Then finally I pushed as hard as I could. There was a sharp pain, skin burst and pus and blood gushed from it. It was the most disgusting thing I've ever seen, and I loved every second of it. Again and again I pressed against it until nothing was left. Then I slowly and deliberately cleaned my armpit of the disgusting liquids and fluids. That's when I saw it. Where the pimple had been, there was a hole below my armpit. I stared at it in horror, disgust, but also curiosity. Almost in a trance, my finger went forward. At first rubbing against it, probing the edges, before I pushed against it. There was no feeling, no pain, just the strangest sensation. I felt goosebumps all over my body as my fingers slowly slid inside. For a moment my left shoulder started tingling again. The feeling spread throughout my entire arm as I buried my finger deeper and deeper. Soon more than half of it was gone. And then it was back, the sharp blazing pain. This time though, I didn't feel it in my left shoulder, neither my left arm. No, this time I felt it from the finger I'd pushed into the hole. Cursing, I pulled it back, but as I stared at it, all feeling left me and I felt a scream of pure and utter terror rising inside of me. For what I saw, what had caused the pain, were 2 rows of tiny, bleeding bite marks.